Today I have this powerful topic in mind that is about whose life are you actually living when you are being a sensitive person, a sensitive soul. Empath had a sensitive person, a God's chosen one. You identify to be an earth angel or a starseed or both, and you are this spiritual, kind, open-hearted, giving, easily loving, easily trusting person. And you have always been supporting others, but it has been rare when somebody has actually been there for you and understands what you have gone through and wants to listen and honor what you've gone through. They want to listen to you. They actually put in the effort. So you have to be the number one person to give yourself these things. So maybe think about this, reflect on this topic. Like, if you're not happy, if you're dealing with narcissistic people in your life, abusive people, you've been very bullied, you've been very depressed, maybe you are still depressed, feeling anxious, feeling hopeless, feeling desperate, feeling alone, because we can be so alone. And so it is still not acceptable that you are suffering and that you are suffering by yourself. And that is why I'm here to talk and help. So what you have to understand is that you have to get on your own side and maybe think about this. Like, if you are unhappy, if you are feeling miserable, what is it that you can do to make yourself feel better every single day in your life? Because eventually you have to start making some changes if you want changes to happen in your life. You know, nothing will happen if you don't do something differently. If you don't start to get to know yourself and listen to yourself and what you need and what your body needs. And it all comes down to basic needs like sleep and rest and eating and exercising, and what are you feeding your mind and your body and your soul every day. So, because again, nobody else can do these things for you. So you have to be the one who takes charge of your own life and calls the shots of your own life and creates your own reality. You cannot give that power to anyone else. And yes, of course, I can help you with these issues. I can support you authentically if you're interested in working with me one-on-one. Also, check out my self-help book on Amazon and my free self-care checklist. If you need more help and support right now with these issues, that you want to learn how to take care of yourself authentically, you want to learn how to actually honor and respect yourself, to love yourself, that you're feeling lost when it comes to these things, that you don't know how to take care of yourself, because I can help you. And you know, it's so important that you stop and ask yourself, like, whose life am I really living? If you are unhappy, if you are miserable, if you are hurt all the time, it means that you are not even living your authentic life. So what can you do today with your choices? Because you have to start making conscious choices when it comes to yourself and your life. So what can you do today? Start today. Because your life, your health are not waiting around. So if you are stuck with toxic people hurting you and disrespecting you and violating your boundaries, it means that you have to make some changes. You cannot be always the punching bag. You cannot be always the scapegoat. You cannot be always the one who is silenced, who is forced to be quiet, and you are suppressing yourself. You're giving all your power and energy to them when they gain power and control over you by suppressing you. So stop being your own worst enemy and get on your own side. That is what the whole universe wants you to do with your angels, your invisible support team, God, Holy Spirit within you, Jesus Christ, they all want the best for you, and you have to allow them to help you. You have to help yourself, because you have your conscious mind, you have your own free will. So angels cannot be helping you either if you're not fully open and ready for the help. If a person wants help, they have to be open and interested and motivated to be able to receive the help, to be able to help themselves also in that process. And it's always a fact that if you are being your own enemy, if you're not looking in the mirror and making conscious choices and as an adult, then you are making big mistakes when it comes to your health and your life. And you are not living your full potential, your full life purpose, your fullest life, being happy, being healthy, being yourself, being authentic. So this means that there will be a lot of loss in your life, because you cannot be fully enjoying life and, experiencing true happiness, if you are acting against yourself. And I also want to remind you that you don't need anybody's permission to be able to be yourself. You don't need anyone's approval for that. You don't need to ask for permission. You are an adult. Maybe you had to ask for some permission as a child from your parent. You are an adult, so you have to call your own shots, and you don't need to ask your partner if you can do something. And if you need to, then that is a toxic, controlling partner that you have there, likely a narcissistic person. So when you are an adult, you have to be the CEO of your own life, who you are supposed to be. You cannot be carrying those childhood issues with you anymore. You have to be on your own side. And so you have to understand and acknowledge the fact, and always keep in mind when somebody is trying to put you down, that it's only a reflection of them, that they don't care enough to be a good person. They don't care enough to be a kind, decent, honest, authentic, respectful person. And they are likely a narcissist who only wants power and control over kind, innocent people, sensitive people who have done nothing wrong to them. You have not hurt these people, but they want to hurt you because they want all the power and control and whatever they think that they can get from you and what they want from you. So it is completely valid if you're angry. Whatever you are feeling is valid, but you have to remember that these are signs from your own body to make a change. And finish Laura, the business coach who I follow a lot, and I resonate with her story. She was also bullied as a teenager. So we have a lot of things in common, and a mindset apparently as well. So she was just talking on Instagram about this topic of the wizards, because, we have these thoughts that are negative and like we are criticizing ourselves. We are often the most powerful enemies of ourselves that I was just mentioning. So we have to stop being our own enemies. So are you listening to those wizards, those demons in your head? Or are you listening to your soul? Are you listening to the spirit that is within you and making better choices for yourself? And the inner dialogue, like how do you talk to yourself? How do you treat yourself daily? So if you need more help and support, yes, I can help you with this. You can book a call with me. We can go through your daily self-care routines and your positive self-talk and affirmations, for example, if you're interested. It's completely, I'm always tailoring every session according to the client's needs. So if you book a session with me, we would honestly go through your situation, and I know how I can help you and how I can serve you. and I would be giving you the right authentic advice and empathetic support and understanding. Of course, in those sessions, if you're interested in booking different hourly sessions with me,